We have got some bad news about NIO losing an important employee, but I'm going to explain. The news is reported by CNEV Post, which is very reliable, and they are also quoting another blogger who has in the past leaked something that has usually been accurate. And this time it's about NIO's head of autonomous driving engineering, rumored to be leaving the company. NIO's associate vice president Zhang Jiangrong is rumored to be leaving the company, and so you might be wondering, how bad is this for NIO's autonomous driving ambitions, and specifically for the ET7 and NIO Autonomous Driving subscription model that is coming out by Q4. And for that we actually want to go back in time, and this is from a Chinese automatically translated article from the end of 2020 in which there's reportings about NIO, so that's Waylai, starting its L4 autonomous driving self-research route again. And this outlet exclusively learned that NIO has begun their L4 development, which is under the responsibility of the senior executive Ren Shaoxing, and it's currently in the stage of team formation and data collection back then in 2020. Ren Shaoxing, of course, is the formerly R&D director of Momenta AI, a Chinese autonomous driving startup, and he joined NIO only in August in 2020 and is the assistant vice president of Waylai. And so he's reporting to Li Bin, and he's in charge of the driverless algorithm team. But at the same time, Li Bin also has promoted Zhang Jianrong, the director of autonomous driving, to actually be promoted to be a AVP2, so also becoming assistant vice president of Waylai. And this persona, who is the guy who is now just to announce to be going and leaving NIO, he was very early responsible for the pre-development of autonomous driving at SAIC Group, so a Chinese state-owned manufacturer, actually the joint venture partner of Volkswagen. And so he's a very early stage employee of NIO, and he previously reported to Jamie Carlson, who has now left NIO, actually after NIO almost went bankrupt and he left for Apple. And here's the interesting part: the setup of this duo, having two AVPs in autonomous driving, means that Li Bin has not found the suitable candidate to lead NIO's autonomous driving. Now Ren Shaoxing, who is actually contesting Zhang, who's now leaving the company, you already know about him if you watch this channel, because I reported about his work that he's been doing in terms of image recognition, deep residual learning, and coming from Momenta AI. And I also previously said that there are rumors floating around in the Chinese internet, maybe spread by short sellers, that Ren Shaoxing is actually leaving the company. Ren Shaoxing directly replied to me in LinkedIn and declined that these rumors are not true. And so you can see from this older article that this has been actually a strategy set in place by Li Bin to actually have two guys competing for the same job, namely leading the race to L4 autonomy that will now be launched with the NT 2.0 platform, so the ET7 and ET5 and so on. And I think with this news today, we also know who has made the race here, in terms of that possibly Ren Shaoxing is the one taking this initiative forward, while this older employee, he has kind of led NIO Pilot development in the past and is now kind of resigning from his job, moving on. And so there is a generational shift happening, not meaning that NIO's autonomous ambitions are coming to a stop or end with an important person leaving. Quite the contrary, actually. And also with the news that I have debunked in the past, that Ren Shaoxing is not leaving NIO as well, that only makes the case for that he is now becoming the most important person at NIO in terms of those algorithms that will be implemented and unveiled as a subscription model going forward. So that's the news to unpack here. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Consider to support this channel and become a patron if you want to see more in-depth content as well. And then thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.